Levi's a huge fan of the beach. He uses it for meditation and a place to read books. He even has a special spot he likes to sit in.
It's really nice to be able to be sitting over here and being able to see the ocean.
But right now, Levi is really worried about his favourite local beach in Florida because of climate change.
I just think that climate change is a really big problem right now, and my dunes are being eroded like this, and that's a cause of climate change. And so we need to do something to stop that.
How? Well, he's taking on one of the world's most powerful people, who's also around 8 times his age. Levi's part of a group of 21 young people who, along with a heap of environment organisations and experts, are suing US President Donald Trump over his climate change policies. That's because President Trump doesn't really think it's a thing. And during his campaign for the top job, he said he would cancel a global agreement aimed at tackling the issue.
We're going to cancel the Paris Climate Agreement and stop. Unbelievable. And stop all payments of the United States tax dollars to UN global warming programs.
He's also talked about plans to cut government spending on climate change. But that's upset a lot of people, from big-name scientists to kids like Levi.
I was just totally in shock when I figured out that he doesn't believe that climate change is real. I was just completely shocked. I was like, what?
They argue that things like rising ocean temperatures and rising sea levels are already having a negative effect on beaches and marine life.
That's what my nightmares are about, I won't have dunes.
And if something isn't done now, they say their favourite beaches might not be there when they're older. That's why Levi and his group are suing the government for failing to protect the planet from climate change. They reckon young people have a right to a safe, healthy and livable planet when they grow up. And they're hoping the court might order the US government to take action to reduce carbon emissions and fight the problem. The government's already tried to have the lawsuit thrown out of court, but Levi and his team aren't giving up. The trial is set to be held later this year. And while some people think their case probably won't get very far, they're hoping they'll be taken seriously on an issue close to their hearts.